Well, hello there, everyone. Well, welcome. Welcome to... I figured that we might as well do this at the end because we're only like a couple of missions away from completing. But now for the important part that everyone's here for.
Hey, Fifi.
Hello, Laurel.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Nice.
Was good.
Oh, hello, Fab.
Hello.
I am here.
Why is... Wait, how long has the Sack Mike channel been there?
Yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Why is it there?
Because Sack is smelly.
Okay.
No, so because Sack's mic is ass literally all the time. Tidor mentioned that there might be a glitch, which is actually a real thing. I read up on it. It's true. There's a real glitch where basically some people will have like mic issues in Discord in one specific audio channel and not other ones.
Okay.
And because on the movie night, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't notice Sack's mic fucking up at all.
I didn't think about it. Now that I think about it, I could like think of maybe like one time where she buzzed, but that was about it.
I think honestly, like that's what because there was like a section when you weren't there and it was just the two of us, and literally her mic didn't fuck up once. So like,
You think it's just the secret meeting hall?
no, because we tried out the new channel, which is the one that Floof made.
So
and it also didn't work. So now the only thing that I can think that it could be is either number one, it's Sack's drivers, or it is maybe the bit rate for the audio channel is too high. And the next time around we're all here, I'm gonna try and like set that even lower and then see like how well that does, because it like the thing about with Sack's mic is that it's sometimes fucking impossible to tell what she's saying. Yeah. And that sucks ass because it's like you have to ask her to like repeat like 4 times or whatever, and then like it still doesn't work properly, and that's not her fault obviously, but it's just it's something that like, for example, you know, like Floofus said that like it gives him a headache. Same with Tidor, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's not great, right? Like,
yeah, we're definitely gonna have to figure out how to fix that. If it's giving other people headaches.
Hopefully, like I said, hopefully that's gonna be like like yesterday. Me and Sack already talked about her using that what's it called? Like that one program that checks your drivers, and Sack does have like a bunch of outdated drivers, yeah. And so maybe fixing one of those will help. I don't know what version of Discord she's on either. Like, I don't know if she's ever updated it.
Yeah, I should probably update it too then.
Again, I don't know
if
she hasn't. But basically, those are like those are like the few things that I can think of. By the way, Laura is restarting her Discord as well. But like those are like the few things that I off the cuff can think of. What also could be, although I don't think that's the case, so you can set a region for where the voice channel is supposed to be, apparently.
Yeah, and you think it might be because she's in America and it's half the world away.
Well, but like Laura is like also there, and Laura isn't even
there, so it doesn't really
Laura
make
isn't
sense.
even far away from Sack. That's the thing. It's like they're like in the same time zone.
Hi, Laurel.
restart for like a bit.
And which is why I don't get it, because it's like Lord, I've never noticed her cutting out.
Well, doesn't it?
So I don't really, I don't know.
Weird, isn't it?
Fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Very weird.
Fucking crazy, isn't it?
Any hoodles? We're on the second to last stage of Olimar's comeback, which is like the last thing we're doing.
Smell game.
In the YouTube stream is my audio is sounds great. Thank you very much, Tidor. Good to know.
That's Pinata, but okay.
Yes, that is Pinata. Why do I keep doing that?
Because you're fucking stupid.
Yes.
Idiot.
I'm gonna have to put like a slight warning saying there is swearing on this part when there normally isn't. Oh well. Yes, yeah. Pinata is has just assumed Tidor's position now.
It's because the color is very similar.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know. You see the name. By the way, Laura, are you here, or are you just?
Yes,
not...
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. I was just getting something set up.
All right. No. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I was like, not please, not now that I said it. That Laura's mic is fine. Please now, do not break.
Yeah.
But that's basically like, hopefully we can fucking fix that, because it is extremely annoying. Okay. Floof thinks, sorry, keep going.
I was just saying here's hoping.
I was meant to get it to work.
No.
Oh. Yeah,
wait, you. What the hell are you doing?
Well, the Fayora is working. It's just a little laggy.
Yeah.
So I have a moving background.
Yes,
you do. That might be part of the reason why it's a little laggy. Who knows?
Probably, yeah.
That's a bit better. Yeah. Mission log, day 9.
God, my neck.
I followed the signals into a cave where I found the Kronos reactor. It's hideously filthy, but fortunately intact. This is just the thing I need to return Hokotate piloting the company ship. It's an open question how it came to be so far below the ground, but can't worry about that now. My priority has to be getting it back safely. All of the Olimar missions are just like the mission mode stuff, essentially. I need to hurry.
I need to hurry. Get to the Pikmin. But yeah, basically, that, like, I don't know. I'm hoping that all of that is gonna be it. Like, that we can actually, figure out, and that we've actually already figured out what the problem is, and that is really it, and we can just fix it that easily. I don't even fucking know. It could be, it could be that she's like coming in over like Wi-Fi, whereas everybody else is doing Ethernet? Like a Ethernet cable.
Well, I'm doing it by
because I'm over
well.
Ethernet.
I'm on Wi-Fi.
All right, well, great. Another option that we've run out of. Thank you, C10. Thank you. Okay. I'm kidding. I mean, fucking, I don't. Yeah, I like I said, I hope. Honestly, I hope it's something as easy as just it's the drivers, because I really don't want to sit here and like play around with Discord settings, because fuck Discord.
If our drivers are all out
Discord's
of date,
always been kind of like a bitch about stuff, especially recently, because they've been changing a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I don't understand what it is. Like, Discord is gay anyway. I don't care about them. By the way, I mean that gay derogatory. No, but like, I don't know. Discord sucks ass anyway, and I just care about it when we're using it. Like,
Yeah,
otherwise,
I get that.
Like, screw it. I don't care. But I want it to work when we're doing like a voice call or whatever. So otherwise, it's just like, well, back to Skype, I guess.
Not Skype.
Well, no, not Skype, because Skype is terrible too. Aren't they like a subscription thing now? I might be wrong about that. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't used that in years.
Me neither. That's why I don't know. But yeah, more importantly, just I want this to work.
Yes, Skype is still alive. Microsoft owns it.
Yeah, Skype exists. It comes pre-installed with every Microsoft product, as far as I'm aware.
Yep, it comes pre-installed with like stuff like Windows 10. Definitely Windows 11.
Yeah, basically. I mean, nobody uses it because it's trash. But maybe that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to use Microsoft Teams for voice chat in the future.
I'd rather not.
I would also rather not.
Really rather not.
Microsoft Teams is, I mean, it's okay, but I don't want to install that. What the fuck? Who's having the ice cream truck?
That's me. The ice
can't
cream
believe-
decides to come around at this time.
I'm sorry. A short tangent. You know what I fucking love? Yeah, we can hear your fucking ice cream truck.
Yeah,
but we
I know.
can't hear the game.
Like,
even
it's
over
because
the
it's coming through
microphone.
my microphone.
Well, no, but that's what I mean. It's like even over the microphone, we can't hear the game, but we can hear the ice cream truck.
Yeah. The ice cream truck's so loud.
Zoom is always there in case of emergencies. I would also rather not want to use Zoom. Because the thing is, like,
to be honest, like Discord is like, I get what you mean by Discord can be a bit of trash sometimes, but it's not even that bad.
No, Discord is bad.
For the most part with us, it's not even that bad. So
No, Discord is bad. You say it then, Lore.
You guys were talking over me.
Well, just fucking say it then now.
Well, anyways, what I was say is it's a bit of a shame that Half-Life, like most Source games in general, grab your mouse. Because I can't show off like moving my character around like I'm doing right now.
Right.
Usually it just like centers like this.
Right.
Like when I move like my mouse around, I can show that like I can move about.
Right. And you can't do that on like here when Half-Life is running.
Hopefully I can do it when like Pokemon Puzzle League is running or like Broken Sword.
Probably. I mean, but can you all tab out of the game?
Well, I mean I could, but Source game, so that probably won't go well.
Oh. Yeah. Should have played Black Mesa.
We don't have Black Mesa.
Well, that's it sounds like a skill issue to me.
Okay.
I don't think Laurel knew how to take that, to be honest.
Again, skill issue. I mean, yeah, it's Source game, right? Like, fucking what? Half-Life 1 is...
Half-Life 1 is
2000.
gold. Half-Life 1 is gold Source, actually. It's even older than, like, normal Source engine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, what, 2000 and single
1998. It was released in 1998.
Like I said, 2006. That's true, yeah, it is 1998. Jesus Christ. Was Half-Life 2 was 2000s, right? Or am I just
Pretty sure
completely
Half-Life 2 was
wrong?
like 2006, I think.
Okay,
maybe.
there we go.
Maybe
That's the one I was
2004?
thinking of.
Look it up.
We're getting a little close to the 1990s again there. I don't want to be wrong twice. Please.
Half-Life 1 DLC's released in like 1999, and then one was in 2001.
Unbelievable.
We had Opposing Forces, I think, was the first one, or was it Blue Shift? It was one or the other.
I think Blue Shift was the first one, right? I'm pretty sure Blue
Either
Shift
way.
was the first one. Either way, old
Two.
fucking game. Broken as hell.
Ooh.
What is that, November 16? Oh, yeah. 2004. Jesus. Is that game as old as SAC? Am I correct about that? No. Yes.
SAC is as old as Half-Life 2?
Well, a little bit older because Half-Life 2 is November and SAC is fucking August. But yeah, otherwise, I'm pretty sure 2004, because that would make Half-Life this year, Half-Life 2 specifically, 18 this year. And SAC just turned 18,
Jeez.
so...
That makes me
game.
feel old.
Well, I mean, you are old.
Yeah, I am.
Don't sound so defeated.
Way to make people feel bad, Fab.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't sound so defeated when you say it. That makes me sound like the bad guy.
Fab is unable to be the bad guy. He's unable to comprehend that idea.
Listen, you're not that old. Ooh, it doesn't get any better, does it? It's just worse every time. So anyway, Pikmin 3.
Oh no, Opposing Forces came out first, actually.
Wow, God, I said I didn't want to be wrong twice.
Well, it's tough. You have to be wrong.
If fake news, I don't believe it. This is fake. This doesn't exist. This is propaganda.
What is propaganda?
That Opposing Forces came.
What is propaganda, really?
That's when a British person has a good look at something. Is it literally like the 10th time I've made that joke? Not on your stream, but just in general. And you still laughed. So who's the stupid one?
Wasn't really a laugh. That was more of a oh god.
No. You I heard it. You laughed. Don't even play that game. Anyway, Laura, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying that I've got the dates for when they were released.
Perfect. Okay, you're typing them out. I was gonna say, like, is that it?
You can see it.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, 1999, 2001. Does it make a big difference? Wow, Blue Shift actually qualifies as a pre-9/11 game. That's crazy.
Yes.
And not by a lot, but goddamn. Unbelievable.
Oh god, that didn't kill it.
Like it's crazy to think about like how Half-Life 1 looks compared to Half-Life 2. And then you realize there's only a 3-year difference between like Blue Shift's release and Half-Life 2's release.
I mean, yeah, but like I would assume they were already working on well, I mean, I don't know.
Pikmin 1.
I mean, to be fair though, like just looking generally at that era of like video games, the developments were fucking massive, right? Like
yeah, like they changed like heavily, like graphics wise, very
like,
quickly.
Just like especially compare the N64 to the GameCube, right? Like those were
and those were only like years apart, like a few.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about processing power, right? Like we've had a huge leap in like computer processing power in the last couple of years to the point where like you can literally run, I mean, that's what I do. You can literally run a gaming PC on like an quote unquote outdated CPU with like with a more recent GPU, and you can still run literally every game completely fine because nowadays
just the GPU can handle it.
Exactly. Well, it's because nowadays not everything is like dependent on the CPU itself, right?
Yeah, more things rely on the GPU itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like games specifically, they're rendered like directly over GPU, which is why, you know, we get good-looking games.
These are kind of becoming outdated.
What? Sorry, again?
It's why CPUs are generally becoming like an outdated thing for a computer. Well, like nowadays, they mostly make like APUs, which are like the CPUs with GPUs built in.
I mean, it's a number one, it's better for companies because they can ask more money for them. But also just like, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know, because there's still a thing of like bottlenecking when you have, you know, like an outdated CPU and a more recent GPU, which I mean is usually the case for people because the processing power of your CPU doesn't have to be as big anymore, because mine's a fucking i5 9th gen, and we're like, at this point we're at like what, i10 already, like i10 10th gen, i9 10th gen, which is like such a huge difference, but it's completely unnecessary. You don't need an i9 processor, because, or I don't know, whatever, I don't know about AMD. AMD can suck my right and left nut, frankly.
Honestly, it's better to just invest in getting a good GPU instead of a good CPU.
Well, I mean, you need both still. But
Yeah,
basically, like, you can buy a cheaper one, that's true. Like mine, I think MSRP right now is 200, 150 bucks.
I think I have just failed.
Unbelievable. Why are you so bad at video game?
Because I am terrible at video.
I can't believe this. And Brittany should have been here.
Yeah, Brittany should have.
I'm sorry, Brittany?
Yes.
Yeah, from Pikmin 3. Oh,
Oh.
You've never been to these streams. You don't know the running joke.
I don't. You know what? I think I prefer not to. Because then you can make fun of me for not knowing.
I'm just gonna say something about juice and end it here.
Yeah, just something about juice.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm glad I was wrong about that one then. Okay. I was taken aback for a second there that came from lore, and then I realized, okay, yeah, no. The drinking kind. Jesus fuck, don't fucking scare me like that. Holy fuck. Like, genuinely, I'm sorry. That wasn't like, I'm not being edgy right now.
I'm not you,
like,
fam. I'm not you.
I know, which is why it was so surprising. Fucking Christ. Don't do this to me.
What, should I spell it phonetically? Juice.
Next time, please do. No, I know now what you mean. And like, thankfully, immediately my mind went like, no, she means the drinking kind. But
thankfully.
Whew.
Thankfully, I will need to put a swearing warning on this, yes?
Jesus Christ.
Because somebody has a potty mouth.
Yep.
It's you, actually. You're the wrong ones. I can't help it. I have Tourette's. No, that's wrong. That statement in itself is an oxymoron.
Finally, I can shake my head no on these streams.
But right, what was I? Right, so yeah, basically, like, you don't need the newest CPU on the market for your computer. It's definitely better to just save on that and spend that money on the GPU if you can even get it. Although I think stock is coming back, or has like come back very, very much since like that whole fiasco. Because whenever I go to like a electronics store or whatever, they just have like fully stocked fully stocked. They have like 2 or 3 out on display, and then like the stock is usually full on like 3070s and 3080s. So they're definitely back, thankfully. Can't say the same about PS5 still, by the way, which is why I personally am surprised at the price raising in general, because like, sure, you want to raise the prices, but don't you have to like actually sell units?
Don't you have to actually have something?
Have units to sell, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you know, disregard the fact that there's no games. Just in general, like, don't you need to like have the actual console to sell so that you can raise the price? It's like I've gone to like three different electronics stores and 2 different game stores, one of which is GameStop. So you know,
you guys really think the PS5 is real?
My favorite new conspiracy theory: the PS5 doesn't even exist. It's just a psyop by fucking Sony. to send money at nothing. This has the energy of like that one Tumblr post where it was like when you meet someone who like believes in conspiracy theories, just one up them with even crazier conspiracy theories, and then they play out like a scenario where somebody goes like, oh yeah, the moon landing's fake, and then they reply, what, you think the moon is real?
Yes, I remember that.
That has this energy.
It is the perfect amount of energy. You are correct.
Yes, that was the energy I was going for.
Amazing. I hate it. Never do that again. But yeah, like I said, like I've gone to like a bunch of different stores, and I haven't seen a single box of PS5s. Mind you, also not really like no, I've seen a couple of like the new Xbox Series X. So I guess I can't really... Yeah, no, those were definitely there. But like PS5s, none at all. Switches, Xboxes, absolutely. But PS5s, nothing. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Laura's onto something. Maybe the PS5 isn't real.
The PS5 does not exist.
Exactly.
Made up. It's fabricated by a writer.
Oh god, I can't believe it. Fucking lied to all these years. Which is just wacky in general, like I've never seen like a console launch that way where it's just like
it just isn't there.
Like, yeah, no, it was out for like 2 weeks at the start, and there's just been no stock for like what, 2 years now.
But like even like other like consoles that are like new, at least have stock, like the new Xbox or like the Switch.
Exactly. Like the Switch, the I don't even know, is the OLED
Series
model
X
out yet? Yeah, like I said, like the Series X is there, but I haven't seen a PS5 in like at least a year, if not more. And I go to stores like relatively regularly, like usually at least once a week.
I've straight up never seen a PS5 in stock.
Exactly.
Go to stores regularly. Just I've never seen them. Period.
And it's just the weirdest shit. By the way, I think it looks good. I would say, like, I don't know, maybe leave away the sign and just put in like the logo of the game itself if you can find it. But if you can't, then that's fine too. You can use it that way. Otherwise, I like it. I mean, I was always a pretty big fan of... I forget the name of the character. Oh no, it's literally just Lorelei. Okay.
That was the joke. That was the joke I was going for.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, and I literally, even earlier when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's the joke. That's funny. Listen. I haven't had my
just doesn't
coffee.
understand comedy.
It's the joke. It's my character dressed up with someone with a name similar to myself.
It's the same name.
The fuck no.
It's different pronunciation.
Exactly.
It's got E instead of an A.
Exactly. Wow, C10, really? Wow, amazing. Can't even pick up on these details. Unbelievable.
Literally 0 out of 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ. C10, I'm sorry. You've been destroyed.
I've been 0 out of 10.
You've been destroyed. But yeah. Yeah, PS5. Get one. It's definitely real.
Definitely not made up at all.
Nope. But now I want to know, Laura, what do you think is like the point of faking the PS5's existence?
Well, if I have to like continue this fucking joke,
But what do you mean? Well, you started it. Of course, you have to continue it.
The reason they're faking it is money. That they want to make you think
they would fake it.
They want to make you think that there's a new console, but in actuality, it's just a fucking PS4.
So they just send you a PS4 disguised as a PS5.
Yes, it's definitely just a PS4 in a new shell. That's it.
You know what? No,
Pacing.
that's fair. That honestly, I can see it. I can see it. Fucking like how have you not been destroyed by the FBI yet for figuring this one out? Like what the hell?
Why would the
Amazing.
I don't
FBI
know.
care?
Well, I guess I don't know. They're too busy investigating other people. Why
They're
would the
too busy
FBI
wanting
care?
to put. They're too busy wanting to put Chris Pratt in another movie.
Exactly. Well, I mean, can he be? Is the Mario movie done yet? Probably
I mean,
not.
they
Still
keep
has to be here.
casting him into different things, so I mean,
what is he in then now? Recently,
I don't know. Did he recently picked to be Garfield?
Garfield. Well, I mean, to be fair, just to mention this, I would rather they just like force Chris Pratt into things than they do Seth Rogen, because Seth Rogen's a fucking idiot. I hate that man. And his
Yes, Chris
stupid
Pratt
laugh.
is set to voice Garfield in a new animated movie.
But why are they making a new animated Garfield movie?
I don't know.
Why Chris Pratt? I don't know if he could do a sufficiently bored voice.
No, it's fine. He's part of the Secret Services. That's why. Also, C10, I don't know if you've noticed this, but talent has had nothing to do with entertainment in like the
Talent
last
has been dead
10
for years.
Well, it's not that it's been dead for years, but it's just like no mainstream actor has any fucking talent. It's like Chris Pratt's last good role that I remember was actually it was Guardians of the Galaxy. He was good in that one, but that's also like, how long has that been? Like 3, 4 years, 5 years? I still think he was best in. Was it? No, it wasn't The Office. What was it?
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that one. I think he was funny there.
You know what's funny? He hates that role. That's one of his most hated roles.
I mean, listen. He plays Mario in the new animated movie. He doesn't have. He can't, he's not allowed to have an opinion. I still like. I'm still baffled at the fucking fact that they just didn't get Charles Martinet.
He's
Like,
literally in the movie.
I know he's in the movie, but he should just be Mario the entire time.
Yes, but they want to put
Luigi.
they want to put a celebrity on like the thing so they can be like, "Hey, celebrity's in this movie, come watch it."
But Chris Pratt can go die in a hole in Minecraft. I don't care about him. Like nobody goes to watch him, and I know that's a fair point that you're bringing up, and it's most likely the reason. But like nobody goes to watch a Mario movie to see Chris Pratt and Seth Rogen.
Pardon me.
No, you're not pardoned.
I can understand like Jack Black as Bowser. Like it's hilariously fitting.
It is.
Plus, Bowser's voice is basically just heavily distorted of someone else, really, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. But then, there's your celebrity rep. Why has it got to be Chris Pratt?
Because they need to have a celebrity voice the main character.
All right.
I mean, what's next? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Toadsworth.
Please, actually, but
that would actually be funny.
That one actually. But he's not doing Toadsworth. He's just doing like wrestling shit. I want to see that.
No, he's doing wrestling shit, but dressed as Toadsworth.
Yes.
They green screen him into the movie.
Yes.
He's the only character who's green screened into an animated movie. It's like a reverse Roger Rabbit. Or I guess not really, because that was what Roger Rabbit was. Or I guess, if you will, the new... I was going to say Adventure Time movie, but it's Rescue Rangers. No, Rescue Rangers. Yeah, Chippendale, I guess. I still can't... By the way, I still can't believe that they like literally made the male stripper joke that I made in a goddamn trailer. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think I showed that on stream, I'm pretty sure. Where they were like, oh, you know, when you think of Chip and Dale, your first thought is probably these guys, and then it's just like, you know, it's just the Chip and Dale dancers. Like, come on, dude. I mean, I guess it's fair enough. Nobody but like people in their 20s and 30s are gonna care about Rescue Rangers, but still.
Also,
like,
once again, that movie was surprisingly fun. It was a surprisingly good movie.
Apparently, from what I hear, it was a decent movie.
Yeah, it was surprisingly fun to watch.
Which, I mean,
Basically,
fair
yeah.
enough.
I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it was okay.
I still think Disney sucks for killing 2D animation. However,
Yeah, fuck Disney still.
I mean, I guess they can make decent movies still, which is nice to see. When they're not outsourcing everything they have to goddamn Pixar.
You really want to get mad at someone for killing modern 2D animation? HBO Discovery?
I'm gonna get mad at you for killing modern animation. Or, sorry, for killing 2D animation.
What do you think this is?
No, I'm blaming you, Lore. It's your fault. Yeah, I know. I saw the HBO Max thing recently. They've lost like $1.5 billion.
It literally like
that.
wrote off most of their fucking programming for taxes.
Yeah. I know. I saw.
They fucking Mega XLR'd that shit.
Mega Sex LR.
Oh, is that what happened with that? They wrote off Mega XLR for taxes?
That would already happened a long time ago. That's why I was saying it as an example.
Yeah, no, that's true. They lost like a ton of money recently, though. I think like $1.3 billion. I saw that earlier on Twitter. I'll have to look that up again.
Actually,
maybe.
It was like something like 2 billion, like 2.4.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, good. Fuck them. I hope they go out of business.
Legs.
This is a big boy.
Honestly, if I have anything to like say about it, I think that they're essentially just trying to like sink the company for like as much as they can, like the CEOs.
You think that's what's happening?
They're gonna give themselves a huge bonus, and then they're gonna retire. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, because HBO is like a competitor of Disney, right? Or like the parent company that Disney is also under. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, no, I guess that's fair. I mean, does anybody care about HBO even? Still? Like, do people... Because HBO Max is like the subscription, like the Netflix kind of, the Disney Plus of HBO, right?
I think it's like they're just trying to like sink the entire thing of it in general, just like...
Oh, so like the
entire
like,
company
HBO channel?
No, I mean just like Warner and like everything
the
involved.
Of Warner?
Trying to sink it for money.
Oh shoot, that is
That's honestly what I think is happening.
Oh, this is Britney Spears. I get it. Funny joke. The hair. That's the funny. Anyway, do you really like the entirety of Warner?
Yeah, I think the CEOs are just trying to like make as like much money for themselves as they can, and then they're gonna retire. That's all. That's what I see happening.
But then, what about all the DC movies they've got planned?
They canceled all of them. Heck, for the fucking the Batgirl movie, they deleted the entire movie before they like.
That's right. I saw that. Yeah. They deleted like all of the footage.
Yeah.
After like the test screening went, I think, or it was.
They spent $70 million making that, and then they just deleted it.
Yeah, we just thought we didn't want to do it. Whatever, $7 million, 70
million.
Who cares? It's not big money. I mean, to be fair, in terms of money and entertainment, that actually isn't that much. 70 million sounds like a lot to us peasants and normal people, but like in terms of Hollywood and movie and entertainment creation, that actually isn't really isn't actually that much. It's like
the reason I think that they're like essentially like trying to kill off Warner Brothers in general is that they can't like the things they wrote off were like sure some of them were small things, but some of them were huge things. Sesame Street.
Oh shit! Really? Like,
Yeah.
that's been going for like fucking what? 40 years?
Like even more than that. It's been going like a long ass time.
Jesus, and they're actually just that's. Yeah, I guess they are just like fucking deleting themselves. Then yeah, Warner on Sesame Street. What did you think it was a Disney? Disney's the Muppets. Actually, that's not true. No, is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Look at this
Jesus
thing's
Christ,
feet.
53 years?
This thing has
Feet?
got massive feet.
Sesame Street's has been going for 53 years, and then they just said,
Yeah.
write it off.
No,
We-
it's
we
fine.
like
We
money.
don't need it. Yeah, listen. Sesame Street, like teaching kids and all, that's cool and all, but like money? Come on, man. It's money. You thought it was like an own company? Well, not in like
for
the last
long.
20 years. Not in the last 20 years it wouldn't have been. Because if Sesame Street was its own thing, or like it was owned by like some third company, you can guarantee that they would have been Disney property in like since 10 years ago.
It's probably 20 years ago.
Probably 20, honestly. Yeah, you're right. I mean, to be fair, like I would understand if that is what they were doing, because Warner very clearly cannot compete with Disney at all.
Honestly, I think they're just trying to like get rid of all the assets they can and just
Probably.
cash in, get money.
They'd probably lose a lot more money like trying to keep the company alive than they do
Just
like,
writing everything off and
"Yeah,
leaving."
fuck it." Exactly. Like if you actually look into like what you can get out of like a company liquidation, it's insane. Like I'm not surprised that companies often just like, you know, say fuck it, let's ruin everything and then like rebuild from new, because the money you get out of liquidating your assets, like all of them, you can start like 3 fucking Warner Brothers out of that.
Yes, but the thing is, like, what will they have?
I don't know.
Because honestly, no one's gonna want to work with them, especially in
Yeah.
like this day and age.
No one
They'll
is
just-
going to.
No, they're just gonna reopen the studio under a new name and gonna hire the exact same people, minus
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
the
but they
people
essentially
who's-
screwed
who's-
over all the people.
But if those people still want to make money, they'll reluctantly accept still. Like that's sadly the reality of the situation. Because sure, they laid them off now, but if they rehire them as the new company, like
Like, it's not just that they laid them off. Like, these were people that had like works that they like spent almost their whole lives like trying to make. And they just wrote them off for taxes. Can't
which
even
is-
use them anymore.
Yeah, which is absolutely fair. But again, you know, if those people, I mean, they'll have to make the choice, right? Whether or not they would say, like, okay, no, I'm going to keep my integrity, look for work somewhere else, or if they're going to sell their soul to whatever new Warner Brothers is going to be. Like, either way, you know, but I guarantee you, like, whatever Warner Brothers does in the future, and I guarantee you they are going to open up a new company. It's just going to be like
Something else.
like it's going to be named something else, and
It's
who
gonna be
knows?
named like some metaverse shit, probably.
Scrimblow TV.
I'll probably
That's
just call
my-
it Warner
Grimblowverse.
something else or something.
I don't think they could call
I
it.
don't
Warner-
think it'll be like anything Warner related, honestly.
No, they'll just
Like
call
I
it,
said, I
something
think they're just trying to
completely new.
kill it off.
Yeah. They're like I said, they
Yeah.
a ton of companies do that, where they just say like, well, it's been 30 years, 20 years, we've had a good run.
Thanks to Louis the Pikmin, mostly the Pikmin, our ship is in working order again.
Hey,
Mostly the Pikmin. Not really Louis.
Mostly
Well, I mean-
Brittany.
mostly, yeah. Her, my favorite. Spears?
No.
No,
The space!
I suppose she didn't do it again. That isn't even Britney Spears, is it? Let's go, boys. Back home.
Then we never got a Pikmin 4.
Because
Well, to be fair,
Nintendo,
This only came out a couple of
Smells.
years ago.
Nintendo smells. Excuse me.
Splatoon 2 only came out a few years ago.
Yeah, exactly. The Pokemon comes out in like a 3-year.
Splatoon 2 was like the first one of the first year of the Switch.
Splatoon 2 was the first Splatoon game.
Oh, was it now?
Yes.
What's Splatoon 1 then?
Fake. Doesn't exist.
I mean, that's what they want you to think with all the specials, at least. A prologue. No. Splatoon
1, much like the PS5, isn't real. We've been tricked into buying Splatoon 2 twice. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. We've been bamboozled in a way unlike any other, and there they go. Off into the sun.
So one thing we were discussing was that we kind of wanted you to play Pikmin 2 on stream.
How dare you?
Like Pikmin 1 and 2?
Maybe not 1, definitely 2.
Yeah, why? Definitely 2 at the very least.
Because that was a pretty meaty game.
For me and my meaty cock? Like, what do you mean?
I think there's a lot to do.
And that's why you want me to play it?
Yes. Because it would be funny. You have better reactions than I do, let's be honest.
I mean, better. They're more memorable, let's say it like that.
They're more iconic.
They're iconic, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I don't mind. I don't hate Pikmin.
Look, it's Brittany.
I don't think that's Brittany.
Oh no, she's literally on there. It's like one of the characters.
You know how people like say they're colorblind? I'm woman blind. I only see 3 guys there. Are those all 3 guys? Yeah, no, they are. Well, who's the fat guy on the left?
That's Charlie.
That's the captain.
Yeah, that's Captain Charlie.
Oh. Well, that shows you how much I know about Pikmin. Splatoon 1 is like fake memories in Kingdom Hearts implanted into our minds. Yeah. And conveniently, they've named that the Nelson Mandela effect. You know? It's like, oh guys, look, we made up an effect that you know, is specifically for about like mass hallucinations, you know? Certainly not a government psyop by the CIA to make us forget that Splatoon 1 and the PS5 aren't real. Was this my clan in Destiny? Yes. Mind you, I've never had a clan in Destiny.
Right, so we've beaten this game, so now what do I do?
I don't know, play something else.
Wait, I'm sorry, I thought you had like a challenge mode or whatever to do.
There is a challenge mode, but it's basically just what we've been doing. It's just getting as many items as possible, getting as many like fruit items as possible. There is no story. It's just do this, essentially.
Okay. What else do you have on your Switch?
What games do you have?
I could do Pokemon shiny hunting.
You got games on your phone?
I do have Pokemon Go.
Well, I don't.
I can't connect it anyway, so I can't stream it.
Good.
I have Kirby.
What, like the multiplayer one?
Yeah. I mean, I need to swap out SD cards, but still.
What else you got?
Well, I know the perfect way to check what I've got. Well, I've got all the NES and SNES games that are on there.
Oh.
As I said,
you should try some NES and Super Nintendo games.
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
I mean, me and Fab could do some on that if Fab's all right with opening those up, because there's a lot of 2-player stuff on there.
My Switch is currently indisposed.
What did you do?
I do not have it.
What did you do?
No, Rose is playing Kirby.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Why don't have 2 Switches at this point?
Wait, I'm sorry. You think I'm gonna spend $300 on that wench?
I meant more for yourself.
Wait, I don't need 2 Switches.
Well, no,
sorry,
I mean, she's nicked your Switch, so you get another Switch.
Listen, I don't have that sort of money. I don't know what kind of like bourgeois rich piece of shit you think I am. I do not have the money.
I like how Fab's just breaking down
Switch.
a bit with this.
I can't believe Fab's living the bougie lifestyle.
I'm not. That I would love to.
No, Fab does not have YouTube money.
No,
Did you
YouTube
really
money.
think Susan would let it be monetized?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if I have a video that would get monetized, that would be the fucking.
But
that
yeah,
would be.
I've got. Oh, so I could do some more. I could do some Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak. I said I got those ones.
Like I said, I think doing like SNES and NES would be fun.
That would be fucking sweet. I think C10 just wants to do shiny hunting because he doesn't want us to see how bad he is at NES games.
I mean, I've already shown everyone how bad I am at NES games.
Well, I wasn't there for that.
Fab, spoiler, I'm bad at NES games. I'm bad at Super Nintendo games as well, to be honest.
I don't believe you. I'm a science person. I need to see visual proof.
Fab's a member of the science team.
Exactly. I'm a member of the Happy Science Society. What the fuck are those guys called again?
A Happy Science Cult?
There we go.
I don't know if they use the word cult.
They don't, but I'm gonna call them that anyways.
I mean, if they did, it would be the cool. Yeah, that one. Play David.
I think that's David.
No, yeah, there we go. There he is. That's David. It's David. That's him.
I can't believe David the game is here.
Exactly.
It's in Japanese.
It's beautiful. Wow, you're bad at David. Holy shit.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's all in Japanese. I don't know how to play this.
Wow, well, that's a little bit. Come on.
Well, I
what
don't
do you
know
mean
how to play it.
Just learn kanji. Just learn Japanese.
Like, come on.
Oh.
What... Is it like Fire Emblem in space?
Oh, this is kind of awkward to control.
It's an NES game.
Well, no, because like left is not turn left; it's turn clockwise. Oh, sorry, it's turn anti-clockwise.
There's a planet. Kill it. You did it.
I don't understand. What do you do in this game?
David sucks. Holy shit.
Maybe go back to game selection. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I almost forgot.
Unbelievable.
Does this mean? Is this one? Is this in there? Is this in there? Please tell me it's in there because
What are you
at
looking
some point.
Ghosts and Goblins. It's an amazing NES game. You can just play Ghouls and Ghosts.
Hey, you could just play the Super Nintendo one.
Exactly. That one's better. Also harder.
No, it's not. Oh no, it is. We can play it.
I gotta go.
We could do that stupid co-op idea I had, Fab, at some point.
Hey, go down one. They made a game about me. But wait, no, never mind. I'm not red. Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Exclusively in Europe?
Apparently.
Yeah, it would. What you guys don't know? Jelly Boy, the European classic.
Come to life knowing only one thing. You have to escape the candy factory. To get out, you'll need to collect puzzle pieces.
Yeah, it's like
puzzle pieces. What is this shit? Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, fuck you, Lore.
But yeah, we could do the co-op Earthbound playthrough, Fab.
I gotta go.
I think that's code word for no.
We don't have to do it now.
I know. Is that? Oh my God! It's. Are you tough enough?
Are you tough enough?
It's tough enough.
Tell me that just doesn't look like
Joel.
a panel from
That's from Fine Sauce Joel.
I know it's from
that just looks
Joel.
that just looks like a panel from like I hear at Academia.
It looks like a horribly disfigured Vegeta.
It does as well. You are right there.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. There's Demon's Crest, where you play as the demon from.
There's demons.
From Ghosts and
I
Ghosts.
honestly prefer to do like a full stream of this rather than just like tail end of stuff. To be honest, just looking through a lot of these are more like full stream games.
He's scared to show us his skill at Super Nintendo games.
He's scared to play
I had
Mario
an entire
Picross.
playthrough of Super Metroid and I stopped because I was an idiot. So,
Hey,
you
there's
know.
Earthworm Jim 2.
What?
There's Earthworm Jim 2.
Isn't the creator of Earthworm Jim like
Dead?
horribly transphobic?
Don't know.
Well, I
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't.
Because I accidentally loaded a suspend point. That was like halfway the game, and I just stopped playing it. I do need to go back there at some point. Go back to it.
All right, then just do your shiny hunts.
Okay,
It's fine.
It's easy to just.
I think
chill
you're
and chat.
stalling.
Absolutely stalling. What an absolute coward! Unbelievable. I would have played Dark Souls at this point with like my leg tied behind my. I don't have legs, but
I mean, yes, you do. We
legs-
see them on stream all the time.
Shush, that's propaganda. British propaganda. I don't like it.
You want to see legs? Bam.
Yeah, what's on the menu?
They always legs.
Lord, this is a like,
Or at least
this is
shins,
a family.
at the very least.
This is a fucking family-friendly channel. Okay, you can't do that. But more importantly, why are you the queen? Isn't this Isn't this considered to be blasphemy over there? Like, you gotta be careful, man. Pretty sure you're about to get haunted by the. Yeah, pretty sure you're about to get deleted by the British government.
Pretty sure your goose is about to be cooked.
The fat is fried, and nothing's overlooked till I'm satisfied. See, Sack isn't here to get my musical references. This is piss.
I'm sure Laurel gets some of them.
Laura, have you seen the 10th anniversary version of Les Miserables? Yeah, that's exactly how you fucking pronounce it. Les Mis, yeah.
Les Mis?
That one. Yes. You're gonna be sacrificed by the queen and she will live another 4 years. I think the queen gains life out of your soul depending on your status. So it's like, if you're like, an important politician, she gains somewhere like over 10 years. And if you're just like some random peasant, she gains like 3, 4, at best 5 years. I think that's how that works. And if you're her husband, she just sucks you dry. Your soul, specifically.
2 microseconds.
2 microseconds. That's what she gets out of you if you're not British.
Let's see if there's anyone actually playing this now.
No, nobody.
No game's dead.
Actually, no, they're all playing because now
everyone's waiting for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Like, now that Scarlet and Violet is coming out, everybody goes like, "Oh wait, actually, Sword and Shield was like actually a fucking masterpiece." Like, I don't know if you noticed, but like, looking back at it, Sword and Shield, there was a lot of controversy about Sword and Shield. But if you think about it now, in terms of comparing it to Scarlet and Violet, it's
now a masterpiece.
I actually suck cocks on a daily basis. I'm a YouTuber talking about how Sword and Shield is better now because Scarlet and Violet is coming out, and I can't make up my fucking mind. I hated Unova when it first came out, but now I actually like it a lot because I'm a fucking loser.
But I'm actually honest question.
No.
What are your guys' opinions of Sword and Shield? Like, honest opinions.
I've said my honest opinion. Mediocre. It's fine. There's things
honestly,
that I don't like about it. There's things I like about it.
Sword and Shield. If you want my honest opinion about Sword and Shield, it feels like a cash grab. Because they lied about a lot of things in order to just sell DLC.
Yeah. That's
one of which things was saying they can't fit all the Pokemon into the Switch cartridges, even though they're like 10 times the size of a 3DS.
Yes,
which had all the Pokemon.
Still stupid.
Well, actually, Lore, I've compared the sizes of the DS cartridges and the Switch cartridges.
I mean, in memory.
Look, they just couldn't shrink them all down and fit them inside there. Like it's. I know what you mean. Listen, I knew it was fucking bullshit from day one.
Oh
right?
yeah,
like,
I was like 100%
tell
like,
me-
yeah, no, this is stupid.
Like you cannot tell me that like these models from the 3DS from like 4 years ago can't go on
These models from fucking Poke Park for the Wii.
exactly like can't go on.
Okay, I think that's being a
on
bit
Switch
mean.
cartridge. On a Switch cartridge, which, mind you, had like the entirety of Breath of the Wild on it.
Exactly.
Like you, and you're gonna tell me?
I mean,
no,
to be
sorry,
fair to that, Breath of the Wild is nothing but open space.
untrue.
most part.
There are very much a lot of models in that game.
There are a ton of models, you are correct.
Compare it to like, I don't know, a fucking Warriors game, which has
there
like
you go.
a fuck ton of models.
The fact that 80% of the models in Breath of the Wild are trees isn't
It's irrelevant.
is irrelevant. Let's put that
Irrelevant,
aside
but highly
for a moment.
fitting.
However, no, like they easily could have fit. They were lazy. They
Essentially,
didn't
yes.
want to do it. They didn't want to do it. They were lazy.
Like it's not even a case of like staggering it because of because of transferring, because they waited for ages for Pokebank to even release. Sorry, Pokemon
Exactly.
Home. Like Pokemon
Yeah,
Home
and then
took
they
ages to
never
release
used
anyway.
it.
I mean, they have actually.
They used it like 3 times. I don't know that. Again, yeah, no, it's just
They did.
bullshit.
They've actually been doing a lot of updates with it, and they actually have released quite a lot of like special mystery gift through it. Mystery gift
But
Pokemon
can
through
I
it.
fuck Gardevoir in Pokemon Home?
Yes, but can I use any of the fucking Pokemon that haven't been put in there since Sword and Shield? No?
No, fuck you.
Then what's the point?
You want to know what I still think? I still
Die
think they
even
should
for
have gotten
In
Genius
Minecraft.
Serenity to do a lot of this stuff.
Who?
The guys who made Colosseum and XD, and also
The
like
GameCube
Battle
games.
Revolution. I believe they actually
Right.
had
And Battle Revolution.
too.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay, I still think they should have. I'll continue this whenever Fab's back, but yeah. I personally, I think I've said before that I found this game fun. I don't think it's the best game in the series. There are a metric ton of problems.
You can have fun with bad games.
I don't even think
There's
it's
no
bad.
denying
I
that.
don't even
I
think it's
just-
bad. Like, I think it's a serviceable Pokemon game. It's just nothing above that.
Well, in my
the
opinion,
gameplay
like,
story and all that. The actual Pokemon they introduced, fantastic. Absolutely, like, they're really cool.
in my opinion, like, you can
But-
say it's a good Pokemon game. Can
As I
I
said, yeah.
Can I speak?
Yes, sorry.
So, anyways, as I was saying, like, you can say it's a good Pokemon game, but I don't think it is. Like, in the grand scheme of things, because they deliberately like kept out like what makes Pokemon Pokemon, which is collecting all of the Pokemon. Because they said, "Oh, we're just gonna not have them in this game."
That hasn't actually been a like focus of the games since Generation 7 actually, because Generation 7 didn't have like the full decks, and it had all the Pokemon models in it, but it only had it only had the regional decks. There was no national decks. So
Yes, but you could
basically-
still have the Pokemon. That's the thing.
Yes,
You could transfer them over. You could still have them. But you couldn't in Sword and Shield. There was a
What?
Pokemon you really liked that just didn't use anymore.
It's why I think they should make an updated like just battle simulator, because then you can have a place so you can battle with every single Pokemon. If they're not going to have every Pokemon in the game in every game for the foreseeable future, that's what I think they should do. Have a battle simulator that gets updated.
They won't do that.
I
They
understand why
won't
they
do
won't.
that.
I understand why they won't, and I understand that they don't want to. Having the option, just because basically no one does transfer every single Pokemon through, into the main game, it doesn't mean that there shouldn't be the option.
Some people do. Some people have transferred them since Gen 1.
No. I mean into the game, like through Pokemon Home and Bank and Home. Those are like the areas where you keep all the Pokemon that you were transferring up nowadays. That's where you keep them now. Home mainly.
Until that shuts down.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair to them, they did say that even after the Nintendo 3DS was like that you can't like add, like you can't pay for anything on the 3DS. They said they'll keep Bank running for as long as they can. I think is what they said. They said they'll keep Bank running even after the payment, even after you can't pay for the thingy license, like the fact that you can't pay for the storage space. And yeah, you don't have to. Like, you could just, if you don't mind not like transferring Pokemon up and just keeping them in the cartridges, that's fine. Like, I don't like it. It's not like a mandatory thing. You just keep them in the cartridges if you want. Essentially,
it still feels silly that
it does feel silly.
They've made it a paid thing. They've made it essentially a subscription service for something that used to be like something you could just do.
The extended storage thing was always a paid thing. It wasn't always a subscription service, but it was always a paid thing. From the
just transferring Pokemon, like that used to be something you could just do.
They probably, obviously in this instance, they figured, well, it's easy to do it in the extended storage than it is to implement it into every single game, is probably what they were thinking.
They figured it was easier to make money, let's be honest.
That as well.
Let's stop defending Nintendo for 5 seconds and just realize what it was. It was for money. Like call me jaded, but
I mean, if you're transferring Pokemon
it always
from
is
Bank
about
to
money.
Home, you don't actually need to pay for Home to transfer them from Bank to Home. Or at least transfer some of them from Bank to Home. Or is that part of the annual pass? I forget which bit's part of the annual pass and which bit's not. I know you get at least one like box of storage, so you could transfer Pokemon through each of the Switch games. I don't remember if you could add some Pokemon to home. No, because you could transfer boxes at a time in. Yeah, I'm not making any sense, am I?
I don't know. I don't have a Switch. So how have you been, Fifi?
I've been alright.
I'm glad to hear that.
What else did they do? Oh yeah, they put the GTS in. Yeah, they put the GTS and like end spots for Wonder Trading in Pokemon Home as well. That's the other thing they did.
For my birthday, by the way.
Pardon?
I'm just saying my birthday's coming up, and I think I know what I want to ask for. Because it's a new game coming out.
What game is it?
The new Gundam game, SD Gundam Battle Alliance.
But yeah, Because I know Pokemon Home also had a... If you filled out the national decks in Pokemon Home, they also gave you the...
That game.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, you probably tried the demo for one of the other Gundam games that are coming out. One of the ones that are like going to be free to play. But I'm talking about one that like costs money. That's coming out. For those two Gundam games to come out, Gundam Evolution and Battle Operations 2, the PC port.
Essentially, what I think the problem with this one was is that they set way too much hype and couldn't deliver on it. I think the major thing with this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Battle Alliance is a demo. Cool.
It's on the Switch. That's cool. I still don't have a Switch. That's why I'm asking for the PC port, the PC version. I've been having a lot of fun playing the Gundam Cross Race. That's been pretty fun.
It's a racing game?
No. It's called SD Gundam Cross Race. It's a strategy game. It's kind of like Fire Emblem.
Oh, SD Gundam. SD Gundam games are the strategy ones, aren't they? Generally.
A lot of Gundam games. There's like action games, shooter game.
I know there's Gundam
strategy.
Warriors.
If there was a Gundam racing game, that'd be very interesting.
That would be hilarious.
There we go.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I was just talking about what I wanted for my birthday.
New slime, who dis? Well, Laura, you're getting... Is that a $60 Gundam game?
Yes.
Well, it just came out.
Unbelievable. What is this game?
Well, it's like a like an action RPG. It's like multiplayer.
Ah, I see. $60. Jesus. Fuck.
Like I said, it did just come out.
And it is an anime game, so yeah, that's fair. I'm looking forward to this game being $60 in 5 years still. I regret buying Attack on Titan 2.
The first one was fine. It's the second one that you don't like.
The first one was great. And
The
then
second one with the fucking the OC adventures.
Mr. Scrimblow, yeah.
Where they die at the end, except not really.
Did they die or not really? I don't remember. I've blocked it out of my memory.
Understandable.
The ending makes you think they died, but then like at the very end it shows like them
returning.
and it's like, oh.
Right. Well, look at the bright side. Now you have new lore for Knuts. I would gladly trade in that lore of Knuts for like just a better game, frankly. Gotta be real with you. Gotta be real with you.
Don't know why we've gone to Charmeleon, but all right.
Well, a fire type.
Against
Well,
the
because
fire
you're with
ghost type.
Gen 1 fans, duh.
Exactly.
Maybe
Come
they're
on.
hoping to get shiny. Maybe these guys have already gotten their Blacephalons, so they're just hoping to get a shiny Charmeleon.
They're a bunch of Gen 1ers.
Fucking losers. Get them out of here. But wait, that guy's got a Flygon.
Well, yeah, it's random selection. These, remember?
I don't.
But yeah, what I was saying was earlier was that I think they should like hire Genius Sorority to or at least get them on to do the animations for the Pokemon, because like all the animations they had in like the previous in like the GameCube and Wii games were really good.
It's not
They had a lot of personality in them.
Yeah, no, it's not about. They're just lazy. They just want to save money. And again, I understand it.
I mentioned it before. The profit margin is huge, and like if they don't get like the same profit margin, then it's just a bunch of weird stuff essentially.
No, you're right, and I understand
and
that.
It's stupid.
But it's like if they just put in more effort, right? If they did more, and like spent a little bit more money, it like I don't even think it would be that
people
much.
To like hire a division specifically for modeling like all the hire a division specifically just for modeling attacks, like animations and that. Then 3D modelers can like work on like the environments and such they've already got.
And mind you, you don't have to fucking squeeze out a gen every 3 years. Like just make us wait longer than
they can extend that time.
Yeah, like people will gladly wait 5 more years. Like we'll wait 5 years for like a good Pokemon game. But the thing there is, and this is something that Tidor mentioned.
The thing is, they're milking it.
Stream, yeah, I think on Flu's stream yesterday, they can just do whatever the fuck they want because they know people will buy it. They know it doesn't make a difference whether or not they make good choices or shitty choices. It doesn't matter because people are going to buy the game anyway. And I'm going to buy Scarlet. I think it was Scarlet that I said I'd buy. I'm going to buy the new gen because at this point, I buy every Pokemon gen since was it X and Y?
And you have at least a little bit of fun with them, so you consider them at least mostly worth the purchase, right?
The thing is, even when they're like mediocre, like Sword and Shield, they're Pokemon games, so they're fun by default.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, obviously, you want all the extra shit. Like, because if I just want to play Pokemon, I'll just play fucking Blue. If I just want to play Pokemon with like
far.
nothing else. No, but I'm saying like if I just want to play, like if I'm just in it for like the basic gameplay of Pokemon, I'll just fucking play Blue. But I want all like the extra shit around it. I want like the character creation. I want like the quality of life improvements. I want all of that.
The new Pokemon.
And I want the new Pokemon, like good animations, nice visuals. But they're seemingly not putting in the effort. And I get it.
Well, I mean, looking at Scarlet and Violet's trailers, they are putting in the effort with the visuals at least. They have altered quite a few of the textures from previous ones, at least even on the models.
The thing is, that's also trailer footage. We haven't seen the entirety of the game.
We haven't seen the entirety of the game, but even just stuff like even just like the short snippet of like gameplay from Worlds where they showed off the new lizard Pokemon, that still looked good. Like that still like looked like a marked improvement.
I mean, the thing about that is they're always going to show the things that look the best, right?
Yes, obviously.
And again, the game will probably look at least better than Sword and Shield for sure. I can see that already. Because, for example, I thought that Arceus looked already better than Sword and Shield. There were a couple things that bothered me, like the shading was very weird. But overall, in general, the visual art style was like, okay, I liked it.
Yeah.
Sword and Shield looked okay. I would still rank it like a little bit under Arceus. Like I said, Arceus just had like that weird shading thing that made everything look a bit weird, but overall, it wasn't a bad looking game.
And Diamond and Shining Pearl, in terms of like the actual visual style, I know a lot of people didn't like the chibis, but that still looked good. Like the models and everything still looked quite good overall.
I can't.
Like, that game's problems are definitely not with the visual presentation, in my opinion. That game's problems are entirely with just how that it's a faithful remake of Diamond and Pearl.
Right.
When nobody remembers Diamond and Pearl, they remember Platinum.
I mean, to be fair, they should have also just remade Platinum.
Yes, they should have.
They really should have just remade Platinum. Why didn't they?
Like
even if it was like just remaking even if it was just splitting Platinum into like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, that would have been fine because Platinum's got a good story and it has a lot more interesting stuff happen. And a battle frontier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Puzzle battles are always fun.
I was gonna argue that, like, I feel they should abandon the whole, like, the two versions anyway.
The only reason they do that is money.
I don't really see much of a point anymore. Like, obviously, okay, you get different characters depending on the versions, but that doesn't really impact.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway.
I think currently they are trying to make it a bit more impactful with the two versions to try to justify it, but
I mean, still, I gotta be real with you. I still don't see the justification for it. I still don't see it.
It still doesn't. I still don't really care. It's just more. It's just they want to make more money.
I know the original intention for the duel. I'm pretty sure at this point it's both like making more money and also just because it's tradition. At this point,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I remember the original idea was basically just so that people would trade with each other to get Pokemon they couldn't get otherwise. It was the entire point of it was to make friends. That was literally the point of why they had the two versions in the first place. To trade to get Pokemon that they couldn't get otherwise.
Again, that's fair.
But nowadays, yeah, it just feels like a bit of a remnant.
I mean, nowadays, the thing is, like, back then, also, you didn't have, like, the internet and whatever. Where you could literally just, like, go out on Twitter and say, like, hey, I need a fucking this Pokemon.
Well, we didn't have the
GTS
trade? Either.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Or
and it's like
trade where you could just get something random or like the internet.
Then, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like back then you had to like have a friend who had the Pokemon you didn't on their version. Number one, they had to have the game, the console. You had to have the link. I think the link cable, at least for original Game Boy, you needed to have, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And so yeah, like there I can see it. But nowadays, where it literally doesn't make a difference, where it's as easy as literally just like going out on the internet, or again having the GTS.
The only reason they do it is money. That's the only reason.
Nowadays, they could literally just have it so that they could still keep the game exclusives, but it could just be dependent on your trainer ID or something. That's what they did in Platinum with the fossils, because like depending on if you're like trainer ID was odd or even, you get a certain batch of fossils.
You mean like yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
yeah.
Well, that's just RNG. That's straight up just RNG.
Yeah.
I mean, it would still, reduce. You still wouldn't have to if you. I mean, I don't know how many people buy both versions. I would argue.
I mean, admittedly, I will probably end up buying both.
Yeah, which is like, I don't know.
And you're part of the problem.
Yes, I know.
Exactly.
To be fair, the only reason I'm buying both this time is because I want to stream one.
Don't try to justify it.
Well, no, I was originally just going to get Scarlet, but you're streaming Scarlet, and I want to stream the opposite one, so...
Oh, okay. I mean, does it matter?
To me, yes.
Even if... okay, well, you know what? If it pleases your autism, then fair enough. No, fair enough, then that,
Someone asking for a Gengar for a Mew level 20 gender male. Yeah. I know nowadays in GTS you can literally just filter that off.
I mean, yeah, basically.
I will fully admit I'm part of the problem, and like Pokemon is one of my 3 addictions, so...
I've said it before,
the other is Yu-Gi-Oh! and like Tokusatsu.
I mean, I said it before. You can enjoy the product of a company without necessarily agreeing with everything they do.
Yeah.
However, and I will, I say this as a person who buys the Pokemon games, but only one every generation. Just because number one, I don't want to give that much money to Game Freak.
That's fair.
The $60 for one version is
more than enough.
Is more than enough. And specifically, I don't know, it doesn't have enough difference for me to the point where I would say, like, okay, these two versions of the game, they're so drastically different from each other. I'm literally missing out on content by not getting both, which is, if you ask me, also kind of a shitty practice, because when you literally basically force your consumer to buy both versions because they miss out on
They deliberately miss out on features.
There is a very specific middle ground to that model, and it's very hard to find it. Very hard to hit that middle ground.
Which is why I argue that they should just abandon the system anyway.
They should just scrap it in general,
abandon it and just do. And if they want to keep like the trading aspect of it, just
exactly.
Just just do the trainer ID thing.
Maybe they could just make it so that everyone could get the same Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but they still want to like encourage. The idea of it is still to encourage people to trade with each other. And if everyone could get every Pokemon, then what would be the point?
Yeah, I can understand
what
that.
What would be the point, including trading in the first place, if you just get everything?
Exactly. That's. I agree with you there, C10. That the doing it over the trainer ID, absolutely. Sure. Then you could say okay, it's a 50-50 coin toss between which version you get. But then I would argue as well, they can just make the game the same and just make the Pokemon the only deciding factor.
Exactly, that's what it was for the longest time.
You don't have to swap up characters like they've been doing with Sword and Shield, where it's buy this version and you get these characters, and then you get these fucking.
Buy this version, get Scrimblow. Buy the other version and get Scrungus.
Exactly. But then it's you get the game for Scrimblow, but then you'll realize that the Bimblow that you also wanted is in the other version of the game, fucking Sword and Shield with what was the difference? You had Melanie and Shield.
It was what was his name?
I forget.
Alistair and Melanie, Jim Lee.
Yeah,
is in Shield, and B and Gordy in Sword.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's well, fuck you. What if I want both? B? You mean Bea?
BEA, yeah.
Yeah, Bea.
There's three different ways of pronouncing that name, and I don't remember which one they used in the anime.
That's true.
And I don't remember which one they used in the anime.
I always go with Bea. But it's I want it as Bea, and I also want.
You could also say Bay.
That's true.
Don't be say Bay. Don't say Bay, please. Please.
Please.
Please do not.
Please.
But yeah, again, for me, especially when somebody gets both, you're spending $120, and that is without DLC, mind you. You're spending $120.
Now you have to factor in DLC nowadays.
On barely a difference. Granted, we don't know if they're doing DLC for Scarlet and Violet yet.
Probably.
I fucking hope not.
Boy!
Oh wow, you got it.
How dare you? Why see blue?
Well, that's the shiny.
It's the shiny.
What's the regular?
White. It's hang on. Look at the boy! Heck yeah!
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
What should I call him?
Blue. BLU.
Ooh, that yes. I didn't. For Pete's sake, I pressed X.
Now you have to go nickname him somewhere else.
I have to go to the name rater.
Can't even play the menu.
Can't even play the menu.
But yeah, to me, there's just like no real point in.
Yes, Pinata, you do have to get the DLC twice if you want it on both versions.
So what?
Yes,
So what
yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
are you shiny hunting next?
It'll probably be Katana. Since that's the next one. Since that's the next one of those on there.
My favorite one, Bunglius. Yeah, no, you
I
do have to
did
get
not
both-
expect you to
both
get that like
versions
first
of
try.
DLC.
That was like second try, but yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I
it's
wasn't
better
paying
than-
attention.
I mean, that's
Wow.
fair. I mean, we're basically just chatting and shooting the heck out, really, aren't we?
I
And
see
we're just
how
shooting the shit. Yeah.
I have
Pretty much.
finally started to see how it is. But yeah, no, you gotta get both. You gotta get DLC for both versions. So that's another $60 on top of the $120 you already spent for both versions of the game. And again, if they're drastically different, then I would argue, okay, it would rectify the price tag. But then again, they're locking you out of content with another $60 like paywall.
Oh, you should check your Pokemon Kiwis and Ivies, like the new shiny you got.
I did. I can have a look. Yeah, Blue Bomber.
Oh, you're naming it like Mega Man.
Yes,
I
because
thought
it's a
you were gonna
firework
name him Blue
Pokemon.
Boy. Unbelievable. What do you guys think would happen if we all played Bomberman?
We'd probably all blow each other up.
So
I mean,
to be fair, decent IV
Wow,
spread.
that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
actually I can see it. Yeah,
it's a special attacker. So that's actually that's pretty good. I basically just need to use a bottle cap on its speed stat, and its
Would you
nature's
say
not too
that-
bad either. Nature's not terrible either because it wants more special attack. I'd prefer it if it was like more like if it was an attack drop. But hey, what can you do?
Wait, where do you see the nature?
It's the blue and red. Blue means it's the nature's gone up. Blue means the stats down from its nature. Red means the stats up from its nature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So would you say its special attack is Wardo Besto?
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, you guys don't get that. Fuck, I forget.
Oh right,
So that's,
yeah, I have Cheesy Man.
In oh god, it's the Cheeto Boy.
Yeah.
In Cyberpunk 2077, there's a side mission that you do where you save a Japanese, I think like
Where did I put the
he's
man?
a doctor, but I think he like a surgeon, I think, if that's the right word, like organ doctor, basically. That's a surgeon, right? Surgeon.
Yes.
I think that's what they're called. And after you save him and
Oh, did I
bring him to
transfer
like
already?
the person who
Right here.
hired you, when you talk to him, the only voice line he gives you is he says something like I'm like, to translate it, it's I'm Japan's leading like surgeon, and then he says and gives it like a thumbs up and says Wardo Besto. And me and a couple friends, while I was playing the game and they were watching me, literally I think we sat for like 10 minutes and just had him say Wardo Besto for like
For
10
every-
minutes through, and it was not funny at all. It was the dumbest shit we've ever done. But like ever since then, we've like every time anyone sees like the word best or like world, we just go Wardo Besto.
Oh, by the way, here's
It's
the
amazing.
shiny Zygarde now, Fab.
Wait, Zygarde, but that's a dog.
Yes, it is a dog.
Since when?
That's its dog form.
Since Generation 7.
It's got multiple forms.
Yeah, it got that
What?
one's like a speedy form, and then it got its
What?
yeah.
Wait, so Zygarde was in X and Y, right?
Yes, and it did not have
And it's-
alternate forms. It was just
I was
the
gonna
snake.
say, okay.
And then they
alright,
added
good.
more, and then they added both. They added both the 10% form and the complete form.
10% of my power.
Exactly. Basically, yes. that is actually the
Amazing.
joke.
Shaggy
yeah,
Pokemon.
Sorry, I was thinking about the funny Gundam satellite cannon.
Mm-hmm. Is that the GIF?
Yes. I shared the theme to the satellite cannon in ballroom.
Let's show off the satellite.
It's big fuck gun.
Basically. Yes. Because it's SD Gundam.
The only reason I would buy a Pokemon Dual Pack is the metallic box that it comes with. Well, I got my fucking Pokemon Sword metallic case for like just pre-ordering the game.
Yeah, I've got the Sword Shield dual pack one.
Unbelievable.
I was definitely the case of I can't decide which one I prefer.
Fucking Pokemon shell. I swear to God.
I'll admit, yeah.
I mean,
I'm self-aware, fam. I am self-aware.
Listen. If you denied it, that would be the fucking problem. Let's be real here.
I still think one of my
but
favorite animations in like the older games was just like Hodgecrow, whenever it fainted, it tips its hat and then faints. It's so good.
Sorry for the sorry for the shitty edit,
Charmy B.
Horrible. The worst part is that the color scheme actually fits too.
Yeah, it is a very simple. There we go. There he is. Yay!
Horrid. Absolutely fucking terrible. Hate it. Hate it.
Thankfully, Katana's actually
Yes, it's Glover.
Hey, to the glove. It's Glovey boy.
You gotta love the glove.
Does it have better shiny rates or what?
I know, it's just easier
to
because
kill?
it's quad weak to fire. Also, we're having two Weezings.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's quad weak to fire.
Ah.
So it goes down in like 2 attacks if you have a fire attack on it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have regular Weezing and Doug Dimmadome. Weezing.
God. You guys see that? I presume it's fake. That leaked image of like what's the chandelier Pokemon's name?
Chandelure.
Chandelure? Chandelure. That looks like just a woman with hips. I want to see if I can find that on Twitter actually, because I saw that earlier today. It's obviously fake, but
you mean it's obviously fan art of a Gajinka of it?
No, it's not fan art. Somebody like made a fake leak.
It's why a lot of people made like Chandler Bing jokes. Because Chandler.
Peña's like, excuse me, hips?
What the fuck? Me and the bad bitch I pulled by being goofy and silly, and it's the main character of like Diamond and Pearl and Cynthia. What the fuck?
I mean, according to the fan base, that's basically accurate.
Well, that's illegal too.
Probably.
They are 10 years old.
Only the 14, actually.
Still underage. Still underage.
Still, but yeah.
I mean, to quote, it was the 80s.
How was it the 80s?
Was the 80s.
It was the 80s.
How was it the 80s?
Cynthia's counterattack.
Exactly. When she fucking blew up.
Oh, right, yeah, that's what we're
When she
referencing.
sent Axis hurtling towards Earth.
Yeah, I can't believe she did that. I can't believe she went into like a different franchise's universe. Oh, nope. New Pokemon trading card set. Silver Tempest. Cool. Not gonna buy it because fucking Logan Paul ruined that for everybody.
Look, it's the funny Charman.
It is the funny Charman.
And instead of Darman, it's Charman.
What stream is it tomorrow, by the way, Fab?
Viewing.
Yes, I thought you said you were doing viewing tomorrow.
Yeah, because I don't like.
You're not here on Saturday.
Yeah. Well,
You mean
I'm not
Sunday?
here for like the next week.
Saturday.
Yeah, I'm. Again,
Oh, you're not here next week. Right.
Yeah, like from Saturday onwards to like next Saturday.
Ah.
I won't be here.
Okey doke.
Which is why I'm doing it tomorrow. Andrew Tate has been permanently banned from the Sims 3 store. I think that's my new favorite meme. Like the Andrew Tate has been banned from. It's wonderful.
Axe Flare. I do have to admit, I love all the new Pokemon they introduced in this gen, and I'm liking a lot. I'm liking the new ones in the Scarlet and Violet too.
And Andrew Tate has been banned from participating in Char's counterattack.
That's bullshit.
Much.
Char would totally let him join still.
Is it because he's doing something extremely wicked?
Yes. God damn.
Fab's just wheezing out here.
I'm always just wheezing. Oh, you motherfucker! How dare you? You piece. I'm leaving. This is over.
Do you want me to be honest? I literally thought of that after I said it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I realized the pun after I said it.
Unbelievable. Horrible. Horrible.
Literally horrid.
Oh.
Oh.
So
dear.
they're not forgiving student debt after all in the U.S., huh?
I mean,
What,
they
you thought
never
they
would. You thought they
listen,
would?
No. Again, like I'm just saying this because like I knew it wasn't gonna happen, and I'm not surprised that it didn't happen.
I'm not surprised. I live here.
Well, good.
The wall. That's a Celio. That is a bird. Let's go for the bird.
Did you ever go to college?
Nope, never did.
Well, fucking good. Because clearly, it's the worst decision.
I mean, yeah. What do you think Zach's doing?
Yeah.
Going to a community college.
That's still college.
Yeah, but I don't think it's quite as expensive.
But I was gonna say not as much as.
Oh, it's not as crippling debt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure her parents are paying for it. And I don't know, like, Zach is actually not that bad at school, it seems. So who knows? Can you get a scholarship for community college? Or at least, like, a partially paid one?
I don't know. I know
when I went to college, I had to pay like 20 quid to do it, and that was it. Granted, I don't think mine was quite a degree level, but still.
I mean, that's fair. Mine's like 400.
Yeah, no, mine was
months.
definitely not that big. I think the one I really had to do was A-level equivalent.
I have to scroll past so much NSFW artwork.
Gee, I wonder why, Fab.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I do too. Sometimes it really do be like that. Unbelievable. Bro, I just want to find like the one thing that I forgot what it even was.
Chandelier.
I just realized. Chandelier, thank you.
IMAX stuff.
Fucking bastard.
You rather of them have just dropped Axis onto the funny bird?
Yes. I mean, it would die faster.
Would. I just wondered why it didn't use like a poison attack or something. It's like the field effect doesn't do anything.
Oh shit, Gamescom is going on in Germany.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Oh, apparently SD Gundam, like that Gundam game is also out on Switch.
Yes, yes, it is.
Poisoned it.
Somebody drew just actually Femme Grusha. Just actually a woman. Unbelievable. The things the internet does. The things the internet does. Okay, I think I'm getting closer to it.
I still just really love the wording of when Char said, Amuro, I'm about to do something extremely wicked.
I'm about to do a little bit of what we in the business like to call a bit of a funny.
I'm gonna do a bit of trolling.
Exactly. Well, that's some fat titties. Holy shit.
I'm guessing the lobster are from your Twitter thread, then, Fab.
Well, no, why would I comment on that one twice?
Well, I meant the one that you posted.
I know. This is new, Titty.
Dancing Faye.
Yes.
I don't know what the heck that was, to be honest. It's like dancing Faye.
That's what it was. Oh shit! You can pre-order Hogwarts Legacy already.
I don't know why you would.
I mean, apparently people are looking forward to the idea of the game.
Yes, but do you really want to give J.K. Rowling more money?
That is the question.
Well,
did you guys know that there is that Niantic have made a Hogwarts phone game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like literally the most gotcha garbage ever.
As far as I can tell, yeah, I actually have no idea what it's like.
Like, supposedly you have to wait like a shitload of time to recharge your energy. I mean, or you can just pay money, obviously.
That is silly.
Yeah. Hey, Sakurai originally wanted Kirby to grab enemies with his tongue. So basically, like what?
He just wanted to make Yoshi again.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to make, like, you know, it's like what's the blue slime character?
Gooey?
Gooey?
Gooey,
that's probably where
that,
Gooey got it from, to be honest, then, if that's actually
assume,
the case.
Yeah, I would assume.
I like that Gooey only really showed up in one game.
Yeah, he did only show up in one game.
Fuck me,
excuse
Jesus. You. No, excuse you, actually.
Well, excuse
me, princess.
Well, fuck you, princess.
I lost it.
You lost it?
Oh, for Pete's sake, I just got frozen.
I'm gonna be real with you, C10. You cut out like halfway through that.
I'm honestly not surprised.
Bro, is this really gonna be like fucking this far down? I swear to God. A Hideo Kojima little figurine.
Let's see. Will using Max Flare cause me to unthaw, or will it not? Because I know Heatwave does. I'd imagine Max Flare would as well.
Nah, you're gonna be frozen forever.
Maybe
That'd be
Max
really
Payne
stupid.
3. Maybe Max Payne 3 would do the trick.
Animate and then... No, animate.
It has been frozen.
No, it doesn't. That's stupid.
That was a waste of
Wasted a Dynamax unless I unthaw, unless he hits me with a fire punch. No, he's thunder punching our Raquanet. I like a Raquanet. It's a good Pokemon. A cool boy.
It's a spider boy.
Yeah, he's a good spider boy. Spider boy. Spider boy. Whatever a spider boy does. And you unthaw. I think it's like a 50% chance of unthawing each turn. Something like that. I would like to unthaw now.
No. Die.
Well, Araquanid did.
Too bad.
If that was... this is the one time I'd be okay with Misty Terrain, because that would unthaw me. That would thaw me.
Well,
Now you're just frozen forever.
Yep.
that's how it goes.
That's how it goes. By the way,
Bro,
I think I
where the-
used up all of my... Well, I think I've used up all of my luck this week now. Officially. Getting the shiny Blacephalon, getting a random shiny Weasel in Pokemon Go, and also hatching a perfect IV female Salandit from a 12-kilometer egg in Pokemon Go as well. I'm actually going to have to swap this Wheezing out, I think.
Unbelievable.
Probably.
Using
Because it's not going to
betrayed.
unthaw. To be fair, I think Heatwave will. I think Heatwave specifically does unthaw.
Oh fuck! I love their One Piece Odyssey booth at the Gamescom. Gamescom, even.
Yeah, we actually have a decent team now.
And you're still frozen.
I am
Do
still
you, though?
frozen.
But dost thou though?
But as I said, I think Heatwave actually thaws the Pokemon when they use it. So I think I'll be good.
Bro, I've literally scrolled past like the same fucking tweet for the third time now. How does that happen?
That's Twitter for you.
Do you remember? Do you actually remember who it was by?
No, because I only saw the picture. But I think I'm getting closer. I like to think I am.
You've scrolled further than I'm actually allowed to scroll on Twitter.
How does that work?
Because if you don't have a Twitter account and you scroll down too far, it stops you from scrolling and it just says get a Twitter account now.
Do you not have a Twitter account?
I do not have a Twitter account. I have never needed a Twitter account, so I never got one.
That's surprising. I have one.
I know, because I recommended you get one.
Don't get
At least I
one.
recommended you post art on there as a thing.
Don't get a Twitter account.
I mean, nowadays I use it for my VTubing.
I mean, you can use it for both.
Whatever you do, don't get a Twitter account.
And it's dead.
Gaku, you have a Twitter account.
I know, that's why I'm saying.
If I ever get a Twitter account, it would just be for posting art. That was it. That'd be it.
Just don't follow anybody.
I'll probably follow Laurel and probably you, Fab, but I'd probably follow my friends, but I just wouldn't. I'd just use it to post art.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, just don't
Is Wheezing
follow
Smoke frozen?
anybody.
Yes, Wheezing Smoke was frozen at the frame that it had at that frame. Yes,
Beautiful.
there is in fact one more version exclusive Ultra Beast I do not have. Hopefully, going to be able to find Buzzwole at some point.
Where the fuck is the picture? Where the fuck? Read a free preview of Undead Unluck Volume 8. I like that Viz is going down so hard on fucking Undead Unluck right now, despite the fact that I'm 99% sure nobody but me reads that.
Only Fab is the only reader.
Exactly. I mean, I'd fucking believe it too.
Only Fabs.
I hope C10. Literally, I had the same thought. I just didn't say it. I just did not want to say it.
It was this a case of if you didn't say it, I would.
No, I was just not gonna say it. That
Oh,
would,
it's a case of if you don't say it, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
Oh, I cancelled it. Pinata had the exact same thought as well.
Everyone's sharing the one brain cell.
The fucking literally, we have no jokes.
Oh yeah, do you want to know something weird I noticed the other day on
No.
DeviantArt?
Go ahead.
That
A DeviantArt moment?
yeah. So for some weird reason, they've gotten rid of the ability to search through favorites.
Oh, they did. Yes, I noticed that.
I don't know why. That's just silly.
Because they're like, fuck you.
Fuck you removes a feature.
Yeah, I don't. It's just a really stupid thing to remove.
Imagine if it were a fucking core feature now.
Oh, it probably is. It probably is.
There's no fucking way they made searching through your favorites a core feature.
I'm gonna look this up now.
I could not believe
if they did that, that'd be like literally the worst.
That would be literally 1984.
We need to look this up now.
It's like George Orwell's book.
No, it's like George Orwell's movie.
This is like George Orwell.
Exactly. It's just him. Yeah, it's him. He's the one running DeviantArt. Can't believe it. A new hashtag. They're making another fucking Hellraiser movie. Are you fucked?
The funny pinhead.
It's like the last one was garbage.
I mean, they've been garbage since fucking Hellraiser Resurrection. I think it's the one where the guy that played Pinhead wasn't playing Pinhead.
Yeah, no, it's that. That is the last one. Yeah, I think. I believe Resurrection was the last one. Yeah. And it was just bad.
This fucking Hellraiser Hellworld was also really bad.
I mean, to be fair, I think only the first Hellraiser was actually really good.
Even the only one actually like written by Clive Barker.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, the guy that made it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then he immediately left, and then they milked it for all it was worth.
He's like, well, boys, I made my movie.
No, they've literally just made things work. It's intentional, and apparently even people with core don't have it.
Why would they just remove it?
I don't know.
Because fuck you. That's why. That's all you need to know.
It's
you
just
smell,
stupid.
and we take away your rights. I don't know. It's probably some dumb shit.
DeviantArt's been going downhill since fucking Eclipse came out. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, the UI. Yeah, basically.
DeviantArt's been going downhill since DeviantArt's creation. But
Since they tried to make themselves a proper company.
Good timing for me to say but I will not specify.
I'm guessing you scrolled past but.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's it. I can't go. What? Really?
Oh yeah, there's a limit on Twitter for how far you can scroll down.
Fucking all right, whatever. I'll just look up Chandelier then. Well, would you look at that?
First result.
Wow, all you had to do was just look up the Pokemon.
Yeah, there it is. I found it.
My God.
So this is. I'll post the whole like Twitter link. This was from like I said, this is a fake image from 4chan actually. But there's the Chandelier girl.
I mean, of course it was 4chan.
Well, that is a design. That is a.
Like that's not a design they would put in the game. I don't.
That is not a design that would be in a Pokemon game. No.
I mean, to be fair, the fucking hat hair Pokemon, like
Hatterene.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but the joke with that is that the entire body is just hair. The actual body of the thing is absolutely tiny.
Yeah,
That
joke,
is the
right?
joke.
Like, what, guys? Like, I think it would be really funny if, like, we put a character in the game that has, like, that just has like big tits and like childbearing hips. Like.
Here is said leak. Also, there's cursed B again.
Fucking Arts was drawing that with one hand. I hope nobody thought it was real. The artist. Okay, that's what you mean. I mean, that again, that's just... I don't trust anything on the internet about games anymore. That isn't like a trailer I see on like a Nintendo Direct or E3 or whatever, right? It's
From
just
the
like
official website.
Even then, because they don't even give all the fucking information a lot of the time. I will literally only trust trailers from now on. And of course, obscure internet Twitter posts that claim a game to be woke when it's really not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. That Saints Row shit, the only reason I believed it is because it seemed believable enough.
It seemed
From
like,
what I-
like
It
considering...
seemed believable enough for nowadays standards,
Yeah.
where subtlety is dead.
Because the thing is, like, I'd seen like a lot of stuff on the new Saints Row, like before it released, while people were still like talking about it on Twitter, and they were like actual, you know, posts from one of the developers or from the like one of the people on the dev team for it. And they did like a lot of shit, you know. They removed like the like a lot of the stupid puns and jokes. Seemingly I mean, I don't know if this is true or if this was just something that... Oh, never mind. It was just... I was gonna say that the game... I was gonna say like Discord just fucking crashed, but no, it was just the game going black. I don't know if this is true, but there were supposedly also talks about just like not having a lot of like the sexual weapons and whatever in game and removing them.
Which, like,
I know there's a thing where it's like heist missions. You're not even involved in the heist. You're essentially the getaway driver.
Right, and it's like a glitchy mess as well, from what I hear and what I've seen. Like, and that's like specifically the stuff that I read before the game came out, like a couple months back.
yeah, like,
I mean,
specifically...
I shared something from it on Fifi's stream like before on Pikmin.
Yeah, it
with
was
the cutscene with the guy glitched out.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out, yeah. But that
Just
was
going full
basically...
Gadon.
That was basically like what led me to believe that, okay, this could very easily be true, because you've got like a completely new dev team on there already. When they were like posting,
I mean, it's a new dev team who doesn't give a shit about the fan base at all. They've essentially said that.
Yeah. Which is exactly that's the reason why I figured like this is like a new dev team of like seemingly these like smug pieces of shit that don't really care for the game they're making and don't really care about the fan base of the game they're making. I could easily fucking see them putting something like this in. And okay, they didn't.
Try and be pretentious about it.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, they didn't. It's fake. Fair enough. I've been bamboozled. I've fallen into their trap of whoever made that fucking edit. But that doesn't mean the game is better now, right? Like that I said it before on like Flu
Do you
Stream.
think there's still plenty of other things to talk about?
There's a load of other issues.
Exactly. And like that's what I said on I think Flu Stream yesterday, and then I think also on my streams recently, was just the fact that like I agree with them. If the message is in there, I agree with them on their message. The thing is, this is a game that's completely fucking unrelated to that and has nothing to do with it. And just to drop something like that in, again, okay, they didn't do it, which is fine. I'm glad they didn't do it because I want them not to do it. But just the fact alone that like the studio behind this game has exuded the kind of energy where I could realistically believe that this is something they would put in, like, I don't know, maybe that's something they should think about. And also the fact that they didn't even come out onto Twitter and say like, okay, this is fake. It was just like,
wasn't there a reply from them saying that it was fake?
Well, not from Deep Silver, from like the Saints Row Twitter, which isn't like that's not usually the dev team, right? It's just a Twitter for the game series specifically. If Deep Silver came out and said this is fake, and again, it's definitely fake. And the official Saints Row Twitter saying that it's fake is kind of enough for me, but like I feel like this should have happened a lot earlier, or also like Deep Silver should have just gone like, yeah, no, this shit's fake.
Yeah, they definitely should have just said no. This is like the actual the company
They should have put like an immediate response, but they didn't.
Basically, yeah,
but they didn't because they didn't care. They thought it would get them views or something.
I don't know. I don't think that. I think it's just like maybe they didn't see it. That could also be a possibility. But I mean, I feel like that's probably not true. I feel like they would have been like bombarded with messages immediately. But again, then like somebody also made a video of like themselves aborting a mission in the game, and it really just doesn't show up. So obviously, then it's fake. I was surprised anyway that like seemingly nobody in like the tweet that I only posted the image, I think. But seemingly nobody in the tweet that I saw even bothered to say that like, oh no, yeah, this isn't even real. This is fake. It just goes to show like
because nobody cared.
Probably. Yeah. It just goes to show what fucking being terminally online is like, though. Like, I like to think I'm a person who can like usually spot like satire and bullshit like that.
But sometimes you just can't.
The thing is, it seemed believable enough for me.
Exactly. Like sometimes
it seems like something some pretentious game person would put in.
Exactly.
It really does.
Because like, sometimes you'll read something like that and you'll go like, okay, the wording here and here is like way too fucking crazy for this to be real. But like I said, like the fact that the energy it gave off could very well be real. By the way, welcome, Floof.
Hello, Floof.
Hello, Floof.
That's what like baffled me the most, because it's like, yeah, this is just something that could totally be real. And again, I was wrong. I got bamboozled. It was fake, and I'm glad it was, because that just means, that just means that I complained about something completely unnecessary and isn't really an issue.
So like always. Hello, by the way.
Well, fuck you, Floof. Jump in a hole in Minecraft.
Okay, with pleasure, to be honest.
How dare you? How
Floof just goes into the mines.
How dare you say that to me?
So we're back in the mines?
Speaking of, I actually went on there. I actually went on Minecraft either last week or the week before. I tried to actually like design stuff, but I couldn't really think of how I wanted stuff like the mine shaft to look. That's gonna definitely be more of a group project.
Shafty.
Have fun in Monster Hunter. Eight furious Rajang.
Do it all right now. Go and play the game.
I'm actually going to after stream, so.
God damn it.
You get a cool you get a cool crown for beating it.
So you can impersonate the queen in that.
Well, no.
game
This
too?
is a devil crown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a demon crown.
Well, yeah. So
to get the crown to impersonate the queen, to get the crown to impersonate the queen, I have to complete every single quest that was before the title update 1.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Blasphemy against the queen.
Yeah, so for completing all the I think it's all the master rank quests that were before title update 1, you get like a crown as layered armor.
Right. What the fuck?
Bless you,
Who died?
That's on my end.
What's going on?
That's Nox dying.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it's nothing else, then that's fine.
He's just sneezing. That's
right,
all.
Right. Oh boy. But yeah, C10 finished Pikmin, and now he's just
Shiny hunting.
doing shiny hunting.
My
Imagine-
normal
imagine
after I've beaten the game, but don't want to start a new one on same stream activity.
We tried to get him to play NES and Super Nintendo games. He
But I
was
was
too much of a
cringe.
coward.
I
He
was
was
cringe.
too much of a coward to do it.
What? Huh?
What the fuck?
I didn't.
You know what? I'm not even gonna repeat it. That's your
Fair enough.
punishment. No,
But-
we tried to get C10 to play like NES and SNES games on Switch,
And then he didn't.
And then I
and
didn't.
he was too much of a coward. He was too scared to play them.
To be honest, I also wouldn't play them.
Yeah, you're a coward.
No, I'm not stupid.
I mean,
As I said, I'd rather play them as like a full stream thing rather than.
C10. Look,
I did say
No,
I am
that's
planning
fair.
on going back to Super Metroid, and I'm probably going
no,
to play
that's
like
fair. That's fair.
at least one of the other games on there.
That's totally fair. We were making fun,
I know.
Doing a funny.
doing a little bit of a funny.
Funny.
Floof, don't die.
I'm tired.
What did
Honestly,
you do?
same. I'm quite tired at the moment.
You motherfuckers.
I've been up all day.
I've been awake since fucking 5 a.m. and you tell me you're tired?
I'm
not-
awake.
Well, I woke up at like 9 or 10 p.m. yesterday.
I woke up today at 3 p.m.
I'm only beginning to tap into my true power right now. If I streamed right now, it would be the most horrible shit you've ever seen.
That's every stream from you, to be honest.
Oh, Floof, fucking just. I'm gonna get Tidor to read up from the friend book again.
I don't care.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. But yeah, we were talking about how Tidor so graciously informed us of the fact that the Saints Row thing was bullshit.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, I'm glad it was.
Yeah. You got bamboozled once again.
I did.
Yeah.
I said it before, like I said it earlier, actually. I usually
Do your research next time.
don't have. Well, no, usually the thing is like. Well, there wasn't any. That's the thing. There wasn't anyone who. No, literally, there was nobody who said, like, hey, guys, this is actually fake. Because I went through, like, the QRTs on the post that I saw it on, and everyone was just, like, going, like, fucking. Yeah, what a terrible game. Like, no, literally, nobody was like, guys, by the way,
Nobody
this is
was
a fake
actually saying
screenshot."
anything about it.
Yeah. No, they were all just like shitting on the game, which I mean, fair enough. There's more than enough reasons to do that.
Yeah.
But like nobody was saying that it was just like a faked screenshot. How the fuck was I supposed to know? I'm not gonna fucking go Googling about
Not gonna go ask
shitty
Deep
Saints Row
Silver.
game. And mind you, yeah, I was gonna say like Deep Silver didn't even respond to it. It was just like the quote like the official just Saints Row Twitter that like literally just tweeted out like it's fake and that's it.
Pretty much.
Again, putting aside the fact that it's fake, like, good, all right, I'm glad I'm wrong about this one. Fucking fine. But, like, I don't know. Just bullshit.
I mean, I don't really mind, so I don't care. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, that's also fair. I wasn't gonna buy the game either way, so it did. In that regard, it doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm just,
Yep.
angry at woke video games, as usual.
Yeah, I don't
Right,
have.
Flo-
I don't
right-
have time for that shit. To be honest.
Right,
To be-
Floof? Right,
What?
Floof?
Shut up.
Don't. That was a great moment yesterday, though. Only rivaled. Sorry, in my opinion, by you reading out the CBT copy, or not even copy pasta. It was just the first.
The entire Wikipedia thing.
No, just the first paragraph of the Wikipedia thing.
Yeah.
and then the clip specifically cutting off at recipients may receive cock and ball torture. It literally loops perfectly to that. It's amazing. Good floof moment. 10 out of 10.
Good floofment.
Ball tickling.
And the way you said genital is like a fucking French person.
Genital.
Genitals.
Genitals.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
I was streaming until like I think 4 a.m.
Jesus. I mean, I know I left around like 1:15 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah. You know the funniest thing, Fab?
What?
The second you left, I actually worked on my drawings.
Oh, you're gonna put this on me. Like I'm the one who's at fault that you just fucking sat on your lazy ass and didn't fucking draw. Okay.
To be honest, my art streams tend to become podcasts, apparently.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, that's kind of what this one's becoming, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, what are streams if not just podcasts with video?
Yeah, essentially.
Pretty much.
But I'm even the one who told you, like, just fucking go back to drawing, you lazy piece of shit.
It's just, and I said no because
exactly.
I wanted to talk.
you did like 3 more lines and then that was it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head to bed.
All right.
All
Good
right,
night.
All right.
See ya.
Good night.
Have a good sleep. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Have a horrible sleep.
Dare you.
Okay.
Dream of axes falling down on Earth.
Okay.
Dream about Fab's ass.
No.
I said horrible
It is
dream.
flat,
Flip.
no.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask. But no, good night. Lou.
Ask.
Oh, fuck off. You and C10, you think you're so fucking funny, aren't you?
Don't forget Tito.
Possibly.
Well, Tidor has autism.
That's true.
By the way, C10, you may not know this. Tidor actually has a good mic now.
Yes, I remember seeing that. I
Not
remember you
seeing,
lamenting
hearing.
the lack of crust mic.
Well, yeah, no, we heard it. We heard his voice last night, and I told him this is the first time I've ever heard your voice like clearly,
And you can understand him.
and you can understand him. And I said, so turn off your mic again.
And he did at some point again.
He did, yeah, he did actually turn off his mic again. Floof, don't do that on stream.
I can do it without,
Yeah,
forcing
I know.
myself.
Oh, really? I can do it too.
Yeah.
Like just on
Yeah.
command.
Everyone's just belching now.
Same.
I'm sorry. Stop. We
It's
should
like
stop
it's
this.
like yawning. It's like yawning. It's contagious.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works, but
I also accidentally, when I yawn, I tend to make a burp noise with my throat.
why?
I don't know. I had it since childhood, and now it's a thing.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you would do this. Anyway, we were also talking about Scarlet and Violet. Or generally really just like Pokemon, and like I don't know about you, Floof, but I said like I feel like they should totally just like abandon the 2 version system that they have.
I wish
where they
they
release 2
I wish
versions
they
of the
would.
same game.
I know. I
Yeah.
wish they would. But,
Like,
but the thing
my
is,
suggestion was if they really want to keep the actual having different Pokemon or something, then just have it so that it depends on like the last digit of their trainer ID. So evens get 1 batch of Pokemon, odds get another.
the thing is C10 and Fab. When they only like put like 1 version on the market, they don't get enough money for themselves.
I guess
Like in
that's
their
fair.
opinion at least. So it doesn't matter what we think, they will still release 2 versions.
Yeah,
because
that's
it brings
not really
money.
stupid.
It brings
Obvi-
fucking
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, that was basically
that's-
my point
yeah.
earlier as well, wasn't it? It's like it's partly for tradition because that's how it always has been, and also partly just to get as much money as possible.
Yeah.
I think it's more because to get more money.
I said
At this
partly.
point, I
So-
think at this point it is mainly the money aspect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then like part of it is probably tradition, like a lesser part of it.
Yeah,
But I
tiny
think
part
at this
about it.
point,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Mostly
mostly
capitalism.
money.
It's mostly
And
capitalism.
you know, and again, like that's even without considering that there might be DLC for this one as well, right? Like
I
that could-
hope not.
I hope not either, or two.
I
should
won't
say.
buy it this time. I won't buy it this time. I don't care.
Well, like you won't buy it at all, or you won't
Well,
buy the DLC.
I won't buy the DLC for the
Okay.
game. I'm not sure yet.
It
I'm
depends
not
what's
sure
in the
yet,
DLC, if there is any.
No, not even DLC. I don't fucking care about the DLC. It depends more if the game is what I think it will be. If it
I
not,
mean-
you know, it's yeah. I need to see how it looks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's an awesome dream. If Axis falls to Earth, I don't have to pay $90,000 in student loans. If there is a DLC for Scarlet and I have to go to Latin America and steal all their gold, if not, I'm not buying it.
Like I don't have the money, you know, enough money for this kind of shit. Like
That's fair.
Like I said, I hope they won't do DLC at all. I would actually
Yeah.
prefer that.
Yep.
So like you just put the things in the game that you want to have in the game. And I mean, we even talked about it like earlier. I said just like they should in general just like take longer to make new gens. Like you don't have to squeeze out a gen every 3 years, you know, make us
Exactly.
wait make us wait 5 years and then give us just better content, right?
The thing is, Fab.
Yes.
That doesn't give them enough money. People buy the games.
I don't believe that though, because Pokemon like the games aren't their like only way of income. They have like fucking
they have the trading card game, they
have
have the
the
anime
trading
and, that,
card
and all the
game.
merchandise.
yeah,
They have the
exactly.
spin-offs.
They do
The
like
thing
fucking
is-
events every 3 weeks. It
The thing
feels like
is-
yes.
The thing is, the trading card game, the merchandise and all that, it also depends on the anime, right?
Well, no, all that depends on the games.
And the games, that's the thing. And if they don't, you know, release new stuff, then that kind of repeats itself. I don't know if how
Well, it
how
would just
that
be a
is.
case of like spreading out the show a little longer, really, wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Or just, like,
would be
Spreading
pretty
out the
much.
season a little bit longer.
Or, you know, just have like do spin-offs and whatever.
But then they have to actually try.
Well,
Doing
yeah,
stuff.
but they should try.
I know.
What they
but
should do
I-
is they should get
I
more
know.
people in the company
That
to
as
actually
well.
do it, because it's like
Yeah.
it's a really apparently it's a surprisingly small team who actually work on the mainline games, so they should really get like a few more people in, really.
They should invest more money into a bigger
Yeah.
crew.
It's
Like,
that's the
of
thing.
people-
Take the short-term hit to whatever the investors and shareholders want, eventually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Take the short-term hit for a long-term improvement.
I mean, also like, let's be real here. Fucking like, Game Freak is a Nintendo sub company or whatever. Like, they're gonna be fine, even if they take like a little bit of a hit. They would be
I know.
completely fine. It's fucking
I'm-
Nintendo.
The thing is, it works like how they do it because people still buy the stuff.
Yeah, that's
Like,
exactly the
a lot.
problem.
And
yeah.
that's why they won't change it. They
Yeah,
won't change
exactly.
it. Like
It's like what Tier said yesterday, right? Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want because everybody's still like paying into them,
yeah,
and it's not really making a big impact. The thing is, yeah, it's like, you know,
it doesn't matter.
it doesn't. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. At the end of the day,
The only thing you can
Like, they're
pretty
getting
much
a
do
metric
is
ton of money.
decide.
They're probably getting a load of money from Pokemon Go as well.
Yeah, but like said, if nothing changes,
yeah,
it won't change anything. It doesn't matter what they do or what they want to do. If it works, it works, and they won't change shit like the higher
Yeah.
positions.
I mean, you're
basically.
not wrong.
Yeah, I
It's-
know I'm not wrong.
it's mainly, you know, it's mainly the biggest problem, I think, is the fact that yeah, like what we said, it's just that people are paying into them still, like no matter what they do. People, like a shit ton of people, how many people were complaining about like Sword and Shield or whatever, right, when it first came out, and yet still look at how well, like, that game is like literally one of the best selling Pokemon games right now, I think, from what I remember.
I think.
And it's like, well, clearly then we have like a bunch of people who shat on the game and yet still bought it. And that's the big issue. It's like, if you don't suggest to any company, really, it's not even just like video game developers, but if you don't suggest to them that, like, we don't like what you're doing, change it or you're not getting your money, then yeah, they're not gonna change anything. It's like, why would they change up a system that in their eyes works, which is basically what Floof's point was anyway. It's like, it sucks ass, but yeah, that's why we're like,
Oh, this, yeah.
We're in the
Not
worst
getting-
Pokemon timeline.
yes.
Pino, yes.
I mean, Jesus.
Feptor is
I mean,
okay.
I criticized Game Freak too much. They're sending the Game Freak FBI after me. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, I'm still curious to see what Scarlet and Violet is like. I don't think it can be as mediocre as Sword and Shield.
I don't think so neither. That's why I at least buy the base game, but when
Yeah.
they decide to buy to
Yeah.
make DLCs.
I just hope they don't. Genuinely, like, I don't want Pokemon
I mean, considering
DLCs.
how well the DLCs were earlier, I would not be surprised if they did.
They sold well.
I
Yeah, they
believe
did.
they sold.
They
I think the
did.
DLC sold pretty well. Yeah.
That's
Like,
bullshit.
they use the DLC as, like, instead of making like a third game, essentially.
Well,
is
it's
what
more
they're
so
doing.
like they're giving people more incentive to play the game more, because like the base game
Yeah.
already didn't have that much to offer, and so they go like, oh, here, if you buy the DLC, you get a little bit more out of the game. But then, like, literally, like the first DLC, sure, if you continue like after the getting the bear Pokemon, like if you keep going with that, sure, you might get some more like content out of that, but it still wasn't a whole lot. And then the other DLC with like the Jimmy Neutron Pokemon and the horse, it's like that wasn't amazing either.
I didn't like the this one. I liked the other one a lot, but the other one was kind of.
You
I
didn't
didn't
like
like
the
it.
Crown Tundra, but you liked the
The dojo thing, yes.
Yeah.
The dojo one was fun. I personally found this one with all the little like extra with the extra puzzles you had to do quite fun.
I hate puzzles.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah,
That's why you
And
didn't
I
like
didn't
this
like
one,
the-
because it was all puzzle based.
yeah. I didn't like the Megamind Pokemon. I didn't like the horse.
The Megamind Pokemon. No no bitches. No Pokeballs.
No bitches. No horses.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To be fair, that is literally what the second DLC is. It's literally no horses,
Yes.
but then you get the horses.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
don't
bad for
know.
people in New Zealand, Pokemon games cost $80. I feel bad for people in Australia. Pokemon games are probably gonna get fucking banned there too, like every other fucking game in Australia.
Yeah.
I know New
Oh.
Zealand and Australia aren't the same thing, but
That's not good.
yeah, Australia has like a shitload of games banned. It's crazy. Germany does too, by the way. Germany's like banned games list is like, I think, the longest in the world.
Is it?
Yes, I think so.
Huh.
It's either first or second after Australia.
Interesting.
Why ban Pokemon? I don't know. Australia
It's
will find
smelly.
a reason.
It's smelly.
It is
No,
smelly.
but with Scarlet and Violet, I hope they have like more Pokemon designs to offer. Because
just
by by now, I really didn't like any of them besides the starters.
I was going to
And it's
mention
more
that.
of-
I mean, that's a
earlier
bit more. That's a
because-
bit more like personal preference, really.
I mean,
I mean,
that's
that's
true.
still a. I mean, that's still a fair point for like not liking
Yeah.
a game, though.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
still it's a point for not liking game, but it's not like one of the. It's not like an objective one. It's definitely a subjective.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I
but
didn't say it's like a problem. I
But
said
I
it's
I
for
would
me.
argue. I would argue
misinterpreted
that
what you meant then. Fair enough. Sorry.
that you
My
will
bad.
buy a game based on like a subjective point of view anyway. Like you're not gonna buy you're not gonna buy a game you know you won't enjoy just because objectively
That is
like
true.
it looks good, right? Like you make the conscious decision to buy a game based on a subjective choice anyway.
That is true.
But I will say that yes, you can't necessarily criticize Pokemon like Scarlet and Violet as games for just the designs themselves, because that's entirely correct. It's a subjective thing where you can say like, well, I didn't like the design. Somebody else might have liked the designs. Like that doesn't
Yeah.
make the game good or bad. But having said that, I'm also not huge on the designs.
As for which?
It's like generally, like the starters are cool. I like the starters, which is obvious because they always put like the most effort into the starter designs to make them likable. I just don't care about most of the other ones, like the big fat Pikachu boy.
Yeah,
Don't
that
care
one's
about him
kinda-
that much. Like I think overall the design's okay. The color scheme is kind of shitty, if you ask me.
The color scheme is fine, to be honest.
To me,
But-
I don't like the color scheme.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, I don't even remember what the little chinchilla thing looks like, to be honest.
Orange and yellow.
Yeah, orange and yellow, and it looks kind of like a hamster on steroids.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that was it, I think.
Lechonk is a pig.
Yeah, I don't care about this one. It's
Yeah,
just
I
a
mean,
fucking pig.
you know,
I like
pigs.
this, and I like the chonk.
I was gonna say like I like pigs, but it's like the design isn't anything amazing to write home about.
It's just a pig.
Yeah,
Smoliv,
Smoliv's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fido.
No,
See, Fido I like. Fido is funny.
I don't like this one.
Fido I think is funny.
What was it? Satitan,
It's funny, yeah.
I don't remember which that one is.
the big whale, the land whale with the horns.
I think
Pooh?
that one looks fucking dumb, honestly.
Yes. I think, if I remember correctly, the same.
Regional Whooper,
Well, it's just brown Whooper.
Yeah.
brown Whooper with
With-
bone whiskers.
Bones.
True.
I guess,
I like Whooper, but like
I don't
it's-
really
it's
care.
it's like Alolan Meowth. Like, okay,
Yeah.
it's just blue. It's just a palette swap with, sure, you know, a little bit of differences in the design, but it's not such a big difference where I could say like, oh, this is an entirely new. Like, I prefer this design so much over the other one. It's like if I compare, for example, Raichu to Alolan Raichu, I like the fact that they made him like a little guy surfing on his tail and whatever,
Mhm.
and that he looks like a bit softer and rounder. I like that
Yeah.
about
Yeah, he looks like a
Alolan
pancake.
Yeah, exactly. But like Whooper, yeah, they recolored Whooper.
Hmm.
It's like it's not a huge deal.
It's like Alolan Cubone, kind of
Alolan
yeah.
Marowak.
Yeah,
There is
I
no
guess it's the
Alolan
same.
Cubone, it just evolves
yeah,
into
whatever.
Alolan Marowak.
That's what I mean, by the way. I don't remember. I probably will forget about Pooper in a year or so.
Mhm. By the way, Floof, if you scroll up, I posted a fake leak about Chandelure, and it's Scarlet and Violet design.
I wish.
You wish it looked
you
like
just
that?
want there to
Yeah.
be more like, you just want there to be more human Pokemon, basically.
Not really, no, but it's just funny.
It's horrid,
horrid.
says Tidor.
Fair enough,
Uh,
Tudor.
Which one? Which it's like this weird, the pre-evolution of the legendaries. I don't give a shit about that one.
Apparently,
That
it's
looks
not
also
the
kinda-
pre-evolution. It's like it's the
I think
future
it's
form
like
of Horidon, but the past form of Miraidon.
I don't know. I also don't like this design.
That's fair. But like just in general, like for me, what is more important, I think, is how's the game gonna play? Like how is it gonna work out with the more open world style to it?
And multiplayer, yes.
And multiplayer, obviously. And character designing, because I really fucking hope that what we've seen so far is just like them being lazy and not showing us the customization options for
hopefully
clothes.
one of the future trailers gives us like a proper look, some of the custom.
I hope there's customization at all, because if there wasn't, honestly, I mean, already from the get-go, like Pokemon character creation is so fucking bland, where you get to pick from like 3 presets for each character, and then also not have like customization at all.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, that's
really
fucking
lazy.
bullshit.
After
bullshit.
what, 5 straight games of it, not including it would be the worst possible idea.
And specifically because it's like an open world kind of game, where you should just be able to like design your character to look like whatever the fuck.
And like the at least clothes, like the rest seems to be apparently there, but not the clothes.
Yeah, clothes. Definitely.
I can understand it not
It's
being
really
like an
fucking stupid.
immediate thing that you can change because because the characters are technically in school. But like once you go out, you should be able to like change immediately.
Yeah, kind of like the gyms and Sword
Yeah.
and Shield. That's fine, I guess.
I'm curious about the gyms as well in general, like, because you can apparently just like tackle them any which way you want, which I think is pretty
cool. The game's
cool.
probably going to read how many badges you've got. Okay, so this is the team for this many badges.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna like scale them with how many badges. And
Essentially, what they hinted is actually what happens. What happens in canon anyway. Save for the ones that specifically say no, you have to come.
Right. Yeah. Basically, I just want game to be good. Are you done, by the way,
I'm done today, so I was just waiting for the whole conversation to finish.
Unfucking believable.
Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream, where we'll probably be playing Shantae again.
Amogus.
Amogus.
Sussy.
Sussy bussy.